Hello everyone, my name is Madison and welcome back to Hopp'in, and today I am here with Vinny and we'll be sharing with you how to care for your Texas toad. If I had to pick a favorite toad, it would definitely be Vinny and the other Texas toads. They just have their own kind of personality and they're super friendly. Texas toads are fairly easy to take care of. They don't need a heat source and they don't need to be misted. They don't need a high humidity, but they also don't need a desert climate. The main thing you need for a Texas toad tank is a lot of dirt. A very pretty and just a beautiful tank is not necessary for these guys. They don't need to, got him. You want to go over my shoulder? So what I was trying to say is they don't need like a waterfall or some sort of vivarium setup. These guys will remodel, trust me. They like to redecorate and they've killed literally every plant I've ever had in their tank. Are you doing what Squish did? The second most important thing you need in your Texas toad tank is like a hideaway or a cave or a hut of some sort. I have 3 Texas toads in this 20-gallon long, and they're pretty big. I think it's meant for a bearded dragon hut. And then I also have a smaller one for the smaller Texas toad. They don't need a very long water bowl because they all usually don't soak together, but they do need a pretty deep water bowl because this guy is pretty big. Feeding wise, these guys just need a lot of crickets. I hope you guys saw that. He just shot pee across the room. Do you not like the light? Oh, he did again. Feeding wise, you can give them crickets. That should be their main diet, but you can also mix in some waxworms or hornworms. Be sure to cut off the horn on the hornworm because it could impale their stomachs. I don't suggest superworms just because of the hard shell and it could bite them. So if your frog doesn't get any sort of sunlight, I would add this to their crickets. It's Repti Calcium by Zoomed and it has vitamin D3 in it. So like I said before, they do redecorate their tank, meaning they just fling dirt out of the enclosure. So I have dirt up here. So when they decide that they don't like how their tank is set up, they will change it. So they're usually not pretty messy. They usually don't do anything. I mean, Vinny is already under the ground, like under the dirt right now. So when you first get them, they will be very messy because they start to set up the tank how they like it. Crickets are their main diet, and you can add calcium powder to it if they don't get any sort of sunlight. You do not need a heat source. Do not put a heat source on there. No heat lamp, no heat pad, nothing like that. They don't need to be misted daily unless it gets really hot where you live. So if it reaches like 85 and up, I would mist them a little bit to cool them down, but they do not need a lot of humidity. They actually need no humidity gauge or anything or temperature. Just they can't live below like 65 degrees because they are Texas toads. Also, when their water bowl gets dirty, you should change it just like any other animal. If there's fecal matter in it or dead crickets or any sort of thing that's kind of gross, especially after they shed their skin, change the water. I change mine about every 3 days. So just keep the tank clean, just about like this. This is what a normal day would be like for them and what's healthy for them. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you have any other questions, leave a comment down below and I'll answer them. And have a happy day. Goodbye.